Yeah, it's Dynasty. Nebraska's a fun school to play with. The Badgers? What the? You want to make this into a trophy game? I mean, you can also do the Gophers. That would also be a trophy game. You could do Oklahoma. Wait, what? Oh yeah, he is. I mean, that's in the game though. Alright, let me... What the... Welcome to the light show, baby. Nebraska has one of the coolest entrances like ever. It's so cool being there at night. They really upped their game this year with the lighting and all that intros. They made the fans look nice. Here, look at Matt Rule.
Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
They have Mountain Dew. They have a Mountain Dew ad. Nebraska's like a really big ass stadium. It's weird.
Through the back of the end zone and they'll take over at the 25. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing
Why?
On the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established.
You don't see that many black running backs ever.
3-4 yards a pop.
Mostly in college.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete.
What the fuck was that?
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Okay, I put accelerate clock down into clock down and accelerate.
Each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked, maybe even double team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. All out of space.
That's so unrealistic, but whatever.
Wisconsin. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
What the fuck? This is so weird.
Big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too,
you
just want to be executing it at a high level early. So David,
my dog's in my room still.
Getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Just remember, I have experience with this team.
gun, the ground game. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Cornhuskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling, throwing, looking right.
Wow.
Intercepted. Oh, what a play.
Dylan Raiola.
Looking for the pick six. He'll have to settle for getting it inside the 30.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was
That was
so
a nice
excited to take
pick.
the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. But give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. Make sure that one fell incomplete.
Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. The Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. He wants it all. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
You can't give
That's what I was trying to do, but my guy wasn't.
You have to understand.
What?
I gotta be
Are you not
aggressive. It's tough
entertained?
in the red zone because those
Are you
really
not
tough to
entertained?
cover. Man, the one thing I cannot do is turn the football over. I gotta make sure I get points. Really poor decision. Great play by the defense.
He lost it high. And deep down the
Dude, what
right
was
side.
that?
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the
Oh,
other
you're
guy
gonna
just
love
through a
this.
touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Toss sweep right.
Well, never mind. I guess not.
Stop in the back
That was
field. He'll
horrible.
lose 4.
Well, the offense goes toss play, but guys, they do it running into the boundary where there's just not a lot of space and room to work for the running back. He had nowhere to go, and he got tackled for a loss.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Motion from the back. This guy can throw it.
Throw it.
And they got him in the end zone for a safety.
Oh,
Why
how
didn't you
about
throw
this
it?
defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board.
I
and
know.
They did.
I know.
Let's see what he can do with it.
And my guy didn't throw. He just stood there.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To throw, it's Edwards. Swings it out to his running back. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tackle.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous. Good job corralling that football, but he couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it'll be a safety.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost when you're on the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down.
Oh, thank God.
This is what he was thinking. I don't know.
It's
what he was
Heisman.
thinking.
That's why.
The drive starts from their own
Yeah, it's
25-yard
Heisman.
line. Give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Just a routine. Just a
Nice throw by
routine.
the QB there. When you throw
flat.
the running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Now the toss. He's loose. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap
Damn, I
up
thought I
the
had it.
first
I should have
quarter
pressed
with a
X.
bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the 2nd quarter.
Possession. Triangle is like being aggressive when you're actually trying to catch it, you know? This is such a weird game score already.
They're a couple of yards short of the 1st down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the 1st half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the 4th down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
Dude, he's like, get the fuck out of my
The run game
face.
just has not been working for this offense.
Yeah, they need to get rid of stiff arm.
Well, just not getting enough push up
They
front
need
on
to
the offensive
nerf
line
that.
and physical.
Might as well stick with him. And the ball squirted out. The defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
I tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football.
No
That
idea, actually.
defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. To the air, it's Raiola. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Huskers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Off the play fake. Quarterback extends the play. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Now you can press X,
They've got to
okay.
come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Why aren't we catching that?
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
What?
They'll snap it from the 10
That punt.
for the first play of this drive. Pulls and fires complete.
That was a far-ass punt.
Will be stopped for no gain.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there. And as a result, the offense actually loses a couple.
There he goes.
This is such an even game right now.
Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
And I love these offensive coaches going right back.
I might have to
guy.
pick Nebraska if I can.
Just because you fumbled doesn't mean I'm not going to give you the football.
Yeah, he's repaying the favor. Running with a little bit more juice. He looks like he's ticked off.
Out to the 36-yard
Okay,
line
why are
after
we
gaining 10 on that one.
How about
He's
this
probably
offense? They're
injured,
rolling. They got
or
a couple
he's
first
slow
downs
right now.
together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. And the Badgers in a good spot here with second and short. Red pass, it's complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate,
Eat a
the defense
pickle.
is going to play way too many snaps.
Yeah, they have a lot of electrolytes. I eat them during when it's like hot out. I had the biggest pickle one time. They're like, "You're gay." I'm like, "I don't care." I'm hungry. Yeah, cause I like one of those giant dill pickles and all that.
From the gun, the running back.
I don't have the one in the bags. Get one out of the jar.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when you start in those long yardage situations.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the
wait, man. You're not on.
Into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering.
It's the letter on the left.
On this big third down. He's going to come up about
You can go for the
5
kick.
yards short of the line to gain.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football.
Dude, get ready for this.
Job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try.
Oh, you made it.
This
Nope.
crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And that is no good. And the margin is
You're in Nebraska.
7 after the miss, guys. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Nothing open downfield.
The fuck you doing over there?
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Movement on the offensive line. That's
What are
going
we
to be a
doing?
false start, and they'll walk it back.
What
The
do we got?
officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Trying to set up the screen. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back who's really good after the catch and really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards, but they forced the 4th down.
Gets the back moving. Oh, he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Absolutely center cut. Put a 3 spot on the board as we finish quarter number 3. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming.
All right.
The Badgers will.
Oh, I always do that. I see the halftime. I like to. It's just be fun. All right, bye.
The ball squirts through the end zone.
Right.
That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
I need a zone in. Somebody's watching our game. Oh, no, my God, left.
From the 25. Motion from the wideout. They'll open the second half with a run. Fighting off the defender. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Huskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Might be changing the route. The give on the inside. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. On the move to his left. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Oh, yeah, he's injured right now, actually. I swapped him out.
The play action fake. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's going to fire to the left. And he's got it inside the 20. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all
I saw that coming. I saw it.
The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take
Squirted
off,
right through his hands. Okay.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
Well, you just
Yeah, I
get
was
the
trying to
feeling,
reach
too,
over.
they're going to claw their way back in this game. His legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that.
Dude, just fucking
He
reach.
works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And the Huskers will hustle to the line. They'll run the option. Now the toss.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense?
Oh, they fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. Going for 6. Oh, and he picked it off.
And I hate fake field goals. I'm just going to be very honest. I can't stand them. I would like my quarterback and my athletes on the field.
Look at the 1-yard line.
I'm not putting my kicking unit on, trying to hopefully maybe catch you off guard. And by the way, it didn't work.
Damn it.
RPO complete. All kinds of room to It's a seam wide open. The 40. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in.
Damn it.
Touchdown, Badgers.
I was trying to put so much pressure on you there.
What an enormous play. The 99-yard touchdown pass.
I bet you got scared.
When you're in that end zone and you're backed up and you could take a safety, what's going through your head?
Oh, man, your clock's going off. You know you got to get the football out quick, but I'll tell you, you're also licking your chops because you know in this area of the field, you probably have one-on-one opportunities to the outside. So if
Alright,
you get
I
time,
haven't been able to
you're make
throw
an accurate
at all
throw,
against you. It
you
sucks.
can hit pay dirt, and they just did right there, going 99 yards to the crib. The call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Looking to pass. It's Rayola. Scores. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Pass
And
interference.
they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard.
Man, and you see this at all levels of football. It's the hardest play to stop. I think everybody's yelling in the stands, QB sneak, QB sneak. It doesn't matter. You know it's coming, but it's so difficult with all those guys, all those bodies to try to stop that quarterback.
Got it in the middle. It's Hunter.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the
My
positive
dog
yards,
would look at me
never
like, bro, let me out.
Cornhuskers with myriad. He's got room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Back-to-back possessions, 2 forced turnovers, 2 interceptions. Defenses are
I want to run it back
salivating.
after
That gets you
this.
excited. I'm the next guy trying to make a big play. I'm bragging about it if I've already got one big. But if I'm the other guys, I'm like, wait a minute, I got to get me one too.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He's got it on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Badgers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Edwards. And they fail to hook up on third down.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on fourth.
And
Oh, I thought you were
one
gonna.
sails through just inside that
They make
left
kicking
upright.
hard in this game.
And now the lead is even bigger.
All
They
right,
keep pushing
down by
that lead
3.
out, and the kickoff team's getting some
Touchdown.
work.
All right, so
He'll call for the fair catch here. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Back has it. And he throws another
Whatever.
interception. His third one of the night.
whatever.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter.
Come on,
this looks like
Dylan.
Jekyll and Hyde
You're better than
from
that.
what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the
Oh,
bad
come
thing
on.
is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field
Yeah, I
better and
should've.
make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. Trying play action. it just a little too slippery in the hands.
I got to be honest, I thought this tight end was going to have a much bigger role in this game. They wanted to get him the football early and often, but after that drop here in the second half, he still doesn't have a catch.
It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously,
yeah, I'm here.
Very happy with results of the play.
I was just that. I don't know what happened.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it down the left side. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the int.
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as they... Oh, ball's out! Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Snap to the back. Here comes the heat. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Knocked down quickly after the pick, but that offense says thank you very much, and they'll have it at the 43. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left. But, man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. Got it, looking for a first. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Badgers are marching down the field. goes and throws off the RPO. Runs through a tackle. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Third down, red zone play, crowd alive. Got it, looking for the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And they'll send out the field goal unit. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point.
Yeah, I hear that dog.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
To the air, it's Raiola. Snagged in the middle, it's Hunter. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Lets it fly.
Passing fruit. What?
Right there, but it falls incomplete.
That is such passing interference right there.
Day to forget if you're
And you know that too.
And I got to be honest, guys. I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions.
Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score. With a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle.
I need to see that replay. I need to see that so badly.
Kick and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. He's looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The clock is just inside 50 seconds to play. If they don't recover the onside kick, this one is all but over.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football securely.
Dude, I tried making a comeback. I tried.
Most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
When you deal with
that was a good game, though.
You have to live with the outcome for a full year, and this one is going to rest.
Do you want to be the home team?
For the entire season going into next year?
You don't want to be the home team so where I can have the crazy...
You're going to get hounded, and you're going to get hate. You're going to get... Social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got...
That first quarter was weird. Alright, play a friend. Heisman, 25 seconds, 5 minutes. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, and then... Man, everybody's on college football 26 right now for me. You know what? You know what? Since I like the ACC, We're going with Clemson. Yeah. Try and find a trophy game. I mean, SMU's not. SMU and Miami are like good. Damn, their defense sucks. Might as well be Miami. Or BYU. BYU. Yeah, they have a good defense. I don't know, but you don't, he's with Titans now. He got drafted. No, he got drafted.
No position in American sports feels the pressure.
Yeah, that's right.
Like
come on, I want to see our guy. I want to see him. There he is. He's gonna run down the hill. He can do it. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. Yeah.
Two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Wow, the wind is now.
And the Hurricanes will kick it away.
Clemson has a small stadium, and it's weird. Never mind, that's big.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Clay Klubnik. Oh, yeah.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to go for a big one. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
He tripped over air.
And that's the dangerous
Lights
part
are too
about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Unloads quickly. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They started this drive with a big play, but now they need a conversion to keep it alive on third down. They'll run play action. Forced out of the pocket. Finds his big
Fucking just reach over.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. Tries to get it on the ground.
Yeah, and this is exactly how you want your opening drive to go. You want to get down the field. You want to get points, create some momentum. That run does it right there, and now set up with a goal-to-go situation, trying to really start this game off on a high note.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
What? That's not a touchdown? That's a touchdown, look.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Slams it ahead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
They got nothing and probably didn't like it on the last play. They'll have another chance on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Tiger! Fit it in the window for the score.
It's just an easy screen play. I really screen. Oh no, I just pressed X.
Put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, and they get paid.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Why is 19 so fat?
Swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, uses athleticism.
It's a running room. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is.
Oh, you have Carson Beck.
He's a big part of this offense's success.
You have Carson Beck as your QBs.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover.
Yeah, he transferred.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in.
Yeah, he transferred to Miami.
The coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Kearney on the Jets. Oh, he got loose. Just like that, a huge gain, and they.
Damn, how many guys did it take you down?
Well, it's a second catch on the drive, and that's obviously a massive play for this offense. And he's starting to prove to his quarterback here that he's winning his one-on-ones, and he deserves some more looks.
A first down run on the doorstep. That is a big
Brad,
win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And the defense
Pride,
was
motherfucker.
locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Fletcher. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. Thrown incomplete on 3rd down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
Just drives it between the uprights. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The offense will have to use calls its first timeout of the half.
Yeah, I'm here.
Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Gets it out quickly.
Yeah,
and he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I'm going to be either stupid when I do this.
Wants to go up top. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
A great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
He took a hit as he could and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Clemson will send the punt team out. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and take it back. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period.
It's 11 o'clock already? Damn.
They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Makes the quick grab. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
To the ground with the back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that deep
God, I even saw that coming
over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the 1st down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll do it himself on the draw. Not much there on the line. He gets 1 to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on 3rd down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there.
There you go. 31-yard line. You can go for that.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Hodges. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it.
Why does Carson Beck look like that? He does not look like that. He doesn't have flow.
You always hear run the route deep enough to get the 1st down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there,
looks
and
like,
he did.
Yeah, nice job. And listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that 1st down.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about.
Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Just keep swinging it. They're working that left side. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime.
What are you gonna do, Windex? What are you gonna do?
This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a fourth down stop. Trying to get it to the marker. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Miami.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point gives him a 3-point lead at 10-7. On the move from inside his 5. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Now he's going to break the pocket. Finds his tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And
he isn't the first pick next year.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the sticks, get a first down for his offense. This defense, they're starting to learn pretty quickly. This guy is a talented joker at quarterback.
Wants to throw on first down. Skips away from pressure. Now he's looking into the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The offense just has not been able to
not
find
expecting
a
to double
way
team
to
him.
get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second,
Oh my gosh.
One more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Off play action. Rushes on him. Fires the pass. Intercepted.
Not what I fucking wanted.
Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that is elite third down defense. First of all, you get him in third and long, and then you look to the go-to guy, Jesse. I am committing my resources to him because I know he's a freak, and I know you as a quarterback, you're trying to find that dude.
Yeah, and it's hard. Third in California to convert that. Doesn't matter how good your receiver is. And this dude's obviously one of the best in the country. But the defense, they were all over it. They were ready for it. And they get the big pick.
Quick completion to the right. Wide open space. Touchdown, Canes. He got a step and just dusted the field.
God, wake the fuck up. God.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the
We'll
lead
lose to a
that'll
team
just
of
be happy
seagulls.
taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Moves around to clear up the vision. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
I don't don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job.
Lofts one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
So after that incompletion, fourth down, you've got to hold serve if you're this offense, right? Both offenses up and down the field. The opponent scored twice. You scored a touchdown on your first drive. I think you got to go for it here because right now nobody's playing defense. And this game very easily could come down to which team has the ball last.
On fourth down, going to the air. Scrambling away. He turns it loose to the left. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Clemson. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turned on the Jets, making the big play.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And that'll do it. Here in the second quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. They get the football, but I think they touched it too soon. Flag on the field, and I believe it's coming back. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty.
Why did you decline? Because you declined it.
To the air, it's Klubnik. Quarterback adapted. He's going to take off. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Give to the fullback. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Gotta use everyone.
David, this is where I think you could have excelled. You're a great defensive end. There's other positions you could have played. Fullback, I know, being one of them. How about that guy there picking up the first?
That's a nice job. Don't make this hard. Don't make it overly complex. We've seen the big fellas block all the time. Give him a bone, reward him. Now he'll block harder and he'll block longer in the future.
Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading
this
those
is
guys
interesting.
up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They
Who
pulled
am I
it.
gonna
They
throw
knew the
to on this
quarterback
one?
had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Oh, they're after him. They'll run the screen. There he goes. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
I like that
is a
screen play.
time-honored way to slow down the rush.
That was
hit 'em
nice.
with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Klubnik. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Dude, 2 drives, 2 INTs. I don't know who the backup quarterback is, but I might start thinking about doing something there. Goodness
that
gracious.
loose hair?
Keep
What
turning
the
the
fuck?
football over. Can't.
Fuck yeah. I was gonna challenge it.
Can't put your defense in a bad spot time after time.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. Working that left side now. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Turns it on in midfield. Wide open on the right. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target, and that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Floating away. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
Nice ball guy right there.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Starts to scramble to the left. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Down to a 1-possession game, 24-17. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. And the Canes racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll ride the hot hand. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. Pulls and fired complete. He breaks a tackle. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Hurricanes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense becomes even more heightened in this area of the field. You get the short yardage situations, the goal-to-go situations. They've got to be dialed in. That's 2 big stops in a row by this defense. Forcing a 3rd and goal, putting some pressure now on this offense.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
He'll have the ball.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
They'll try to get the first through the air. lets it go. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
After that incompletion, 4th and short now on their own side of the field, I think there's a lot of coaches in normal circumstances that would stay conservative and just punt the ball away. But you're trailing here in the 4th quarter. I think the offense needs to stay out on the field, and you got to go for it.
Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Complete out of the backfield. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's a throw downfield late. Inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Line out trying to get it in. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. Fake the strike, and now he's going to throw it. Under fire. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense not being fooled by the fake spike. There's more and more teams running this play now, and the defense was ready for it.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Smashes it between the uprights. This is now a 7-point game. Not much of a choice here. Down by a score late, they'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And that is why they're called the hands team, people, on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Oh my gosh.
Quick throw to the right. Turning it on. And that's how you finish it off, scoring on the final play of the game. Doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. This dude is just
well, you have a good night.
and dicing this defense.